Vexana will be the answer into the mid lane for Reaper.
Yeah, if Reaper is able to stay away from the implosion, he probably can cancel out that entire...
So right now is that Claude is a huge issue into the late game. Hopefully, if Falcon wants to win, they need to ensure that the early game Super Marco was able to put the pressure onto Don't in order for him to not reach the power spike. And when that happens, it's good. If it's not, it might be having the fallback in which Brody will be the one that gets chunked out by Don't on the clock.
Yeah, so now looking straight into the first match of the lower bracket, we're gonna be having FCAP against MadBulls. Now, just judging by this rotation, both of them seem to be going at roughly the same speed. Now, Lovely is over here trying to scout out some vision, and Ogwen will be put down to a little bit of low. Reaper? Oh my.
Ogwen.
Oh my god.
Ogwen just got cursed blast and little HP just left. And now, Retribution, Justinian might farm up a little bit faster right now. So it's still okay for Team MadBulls have a little bit of the early game pressure, which is ultimately very good. Okay, a little bit of the side step coming in from Super Marco was able to almost stun Don't, but it's still fine. Still ultimately has no much skirmishes right now.
Oh, okay, a little bit of a fight going on right there with Lovely, and the flicker will be forced out by Ogwen. So that means in this next turtle fight, that's going to be one important utility away from FCAP, which means MadBulls might be the one to be in a nice position to take this. Although, Cult TZ on that Retribution is still pretty deadly.
Yep, it's still pretty deadly, it's still pretty a menace for them to be dealt with. Justinian right now gets the turtle beginning for FCAP. Right now has no intention to go for the contest, still fine. First turtle will be going over to MadBulls and it's still on their favor.
Yeah, minions right now on the top lane is kind of being frozen over there. So I think MadBulls kind of needs to send some cavalry in order to prevent the lane freeze. Because this is going to give Super Marco a lot of space. Now as we speak, a mid lane, the minion clear from Reaper. The passive from Vexana is just so good at that.
Yep. When you have the Nightmaric Spawn, it's going to be also be afflicted with the Nightmaric Spawn onto the passive for Vexana. So that's going to be topping up even more damage. Thinking that here comes the Implosion and the Eternal Guard onto Lovely. Comes with also that two-man push. And it comes with a penalty zone just in time. First blood to Few as he punches him down. But the Eternal Guard will be chasing after Call TZ. It's okay. No more skirmish until now.
Yeah, if Super Marco fell right there, that would have been disastrous for Falcons APBREN. But lucky for him, he survived and MadBulls will be the one to take this loss. However, that's just Lovely who fell, and the one who got that final hit was Few. So as long as it's not on Cult TZ or Super Marco yet, MadBulls will still be able to catch up in terms of farm.
Exactly. For right now, it's time for them to get skanked for Flap TZ right there in the bottom side, but it's okay. No skirmish until now, but we do see that how Falcons APBREN has the correct idea, and that is how Flap TZ rotates. As early game, it's possible they were just going to go to ensure some fights are being secured. Now, here comes the OG Shadow Kill. Gets knocked out by the Onward. Impressive!
Yeah, really.
I really find it very...
That's such good timing.
Yeah. Exactly. But now, time for the second turtle. Now, no OG Shadow Kill. They might not gone over for the contest, but now the Implosion will be waiting for now. Lovely a little bit low. Here comes the Revenge Strike, and here comes Penalty Zone, and Kyle TZ will be taking out that turtle. Few takes down Justinian, and now it looks like Mane has just been trapped into the middle, trying to buy some time, but Flap TZ smashes him onto the ground.
Amazing fight coming out from FCAP. First, taking out the threat, which is lovely. And okay, an OG Shadow kill will kill Reaper, sending the Reaper straight to the base. Now, that was an amazing team fight coming up from FCAP. By taking away the Turtle and MadBulls, we can see that their farm has overtaken them by a lot. 3k gold lead with a 5-0 scoreline.
Yep, exactly. Falcons APBREN are making things clean. Unlike the first game that we used to see against Team Liquid, this time they have their objectives nice and clear. The early game, like in Game 2 against Team Liquid, that was the one. And now Conceal Play just got cancelled by the Nightmaric spawn and the Hive Clouds. So now right now, it's time for it comes for with the Conceal Play. Lovely might just get solo kill, but it's a tank to be killed. Oh no, wait. In the meantime, now it's Justina gets caught. Here comes Deer. The ultimate implosion comes in through as well. Few gets a killing spree onto Justinian.
That was such a nice decision from Phil. Instead of repositioning his Dominator's descent immediately when we have Justinian running away, he waited for Ogwen to use that implosion to pull him back, and then take that opportunity to try to get Lovely back into the base. Now Falcons APBREN, they seem to be targeting Lovely a lot, seeming to use him as a jungle farm right now, if I'm being crude about it.
Now exactly as we speak, the third turtle will be spawned. Kyle TZ on to the hunt. Flap TZ right now finds out 2 members that was on the top, on the bottom lane itself. Penalties have already been spent to delay some time. Kyle TZ secures the third, and its Reaper goes down as well instantly. No hesitations needed.
Yeah, Falcons APBREN really has this in the bag. Kyle TZ already with that Sky Piercer. So almost all his OG Shadow kills are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Now MadBulls really has to lock down Kyle TZ and Super Marco, but now Few is starting to become a threat.
Yep. That is what it means to be Few the Zask, starting out with the core items on Glowing One, and he's just going to be there burning them down. This is what makes us so annoying, and you definitely don't want to let him out. And that is when you got yourself into trouble, this is what they showcase you. Now eventually right now it's time for one member. Flap TZ ultimately goes down immediately with a Winter Crown and the penalty zone just to buy some time, but don't is there gets solo kill maybe? Not yet. Cloud TZ just make it out alive. Immediately Gwen tries to join the fight and try to check the visions. It's okay. Everyone's just going to get themselves out, but here comes 3 members against Lovely, but sadly it's just a little bit of kiting still.
Yeah, don't die. MadBulls is really playing by that philosophy, and don't manage to survive that. Now, although Super Marco did do a bit of a lane freeze against Don't, he's slowly getting his farm back, and it's just a matter of time before the Trinity build comes on and Claude becomes a threat. But now we really have to focus onto Flap TZ and Few, because the combination of never mind. Speaking about which.
Alright, it comes with the Eternal God just to buy some time. Gwen comes in to Quad Shadow. Can't find any target still. They fall back. Focus onto the first floor in the top side. Meanwhile, Lovely is in position. Maybe he gets burned. Gets burned even more again by the Nightmare spawn. But it's okay right now. They might just have the Lord in their hands. Justinian's trying to fight against the 5 here, so it's kind of futile, but Kyle TZ will be just getting this Lord without any further contest.
Yeah, the high mobility junglers that Justinian has been playing so far is just taken away from him, so we can't really see him just dashing around the map. And with that solo implosion, just really wanted to get Maniac out of the picture, and he will be playing the grey screen simulator.
I don't understand this part when it was a little bit questionable that did Maniac just cancel his recall? when I think Lovely managed to get back already, but he cancelled out his recall to find them out.
Just a little mistake coming out, but right now they have to defend against this Lord. Granted, it's not the enhanced one, but judging by their farm right now, Don't is going in trying to kill Flapteezy, and he just runs away.
Yep, that sets a big alarm. Don't is already snowballed, but eventually now the domination is in position. But Don't is there. Just need to be careful because that's a big alarm set by MadBulls. Falcon, my marksman is chunking you a lot. You have to be careful. So right now, this is one thing they need to go for it. But here comes the itemization clock. That's the Trinity item. Almost Trinity item. Corrosion sight still yet to be popped up. But once it's popped up, eventually, even with the DHS and the Golden Staff, it's already chunked up even more. It becomes the penalty zone coming in through, and it's Reaper gets burned out with the revenge strike, and he eventually falls. But eventually now, the Blazing One was able to take down Flapteezy as well, and this OG Shadow Kill managed to take down Maniac and killing spree over the Kyle, and it ultimately gets out of the way. No way, but eventually now Justinian was able to make a kill, but the Lycan Power is trying to buy some time, but View with the deadly trap will be taking him down.
It's fortunate that the OG Shadow Kill did not find its way to Don't, else he was too far away from his teammates and it will not have passed on to them. Now,
that was perfect! Oh my goodness, that was just massive!
Punish!
That revenge, but eventually, although yes, Miki paid off Lovely by Super Marco, but it's so good that the chain CC in the turret onto Chu, and the Eternal God just gonna take Ogwen down. That was massive.
Judging by the level difference, FCAP is really far ahead. Flapteezy is already on that level 15, while Justinian has just barely hit 14, and Super Marco is already halfway to the 15 level mark. So that means FCAP, they're probably gonna have the advantage in the team fights, and MadBulls just has to play safe right now while waiting for Don't to come online.
Now, the Lord will be just as well as been taken away by FCAP. Falcon APBREN will be taking it just for free. Roger is trying to split push on top, and he managed to take down the tier 1, but now could still play coming in from FCAP on the redemption implosion onto Lovely, and he falls immediately out of nowhere. Reaper gets down, and Lovely, but now 3 members left, and there's a total part memory also as well. 2 more gets a double, and it's 2 members left defending against the remaining 5.
Wait, Marco didn't cast it. He still has it. Total part memory is still in, which means Don't is in danger. 5 members in. The Shadow, did he touch him? No, it did not.
Oh my god, look at the damage from the mine. Almost chunked in a lot. And it's now ultimately Maniac with the Primaris falls, but the Toner Pot Mary just burns him down. Reaper gets a double, and now trying for a defensive play, Bladed to just to clear them out. But it's ultimately still Falcon APBREN. Will they clear the game? Wait a minute, it's no way. It's still game 1 going over to FCAP. Falcons APBREN claims the game.
What a clean game coming up from FCAP. Now that implosion at the end, it wasn't even to clear out it wasn't even to catch out the majority of MadBulls, but just to single out Lovely. And